were supposed to start it last Monday and then didn't, and ended up starting it Wednesday, and then like the weekend just went crazy. So she's very much ahead of me, and I am not.
Yippee-ki-yay, Gunther Buckets! Charles, you did it! You completely butchered the line, but you did it! No, I'm pretty sure I nailed it. This is the best way to tribute that movie in the most Charles way possible.
I've never seen that movie.
I haven't either. But
No, me neither.
It's on Peacock.
It is.
Yeah,
Part of me is tempted because like everyone's like, it's a Christmas movie, but also part of me doesn't care. It, for some reason, has just taken me a while to get into. Not sure quite why, but, you know, look a little bit like a ballerina with my hair up and my studs in. Okay, hello everybody, my name is Kelsey and we're about to get very, very nerdy with the very last week of the very last Believathon. I'm so sad to see it go, but it has been a good month so far. So this week is going to be a little crazy because it's Thanksgiving in the US, so my husband and I are going to be visiting both of our families, mine and his, in the next few days. So it's Monday night. I was at work today. I'm going to be working from home tomorrow because when I get off, we're going to like basically immediately get in the car and drive to my parents and spend a couple of days there, and then drive back and spend a couple of days with Chris's parents. So this week I have one focus as far as reading goes, and that is 13 Curses by Michelle Harrison. So I'm buddy reading this with my friend Teresa. I will leave her channel down below. We were supposed to start it last Monday and then didn't, and ended up starting it Wednesday, and then like the weekend just went crazy. So she's very much ahead of me and I am not. So she's on page 255 to chapter 21. So I need to get to that a little bit and then we'll continue our buddy read from there. I'm enjoying this one so far. So this series follows a girl named Tanya, and she can see fairies, but nobody else can, or not many other people can she has met. And so because of some situations, she gets kind of shipped off to her grandmother's estate in the country, and she spends the summer there. And as she is spending the summer there, she's getting to know people. She is discovering this kind of mystery that surrounds the house because there was a girl who went missing 50 years ago, and her grandmother knew her, and it's connected to the housekeeper. Not the housekeeper, but like the grounds manager person, and his family, and his son is there. So like she and his son are the same age, and so they kind of like hang out, and so it's a mystery. And then this one is just a continuation on from that, but we're following one character's story based on the back. Where I am, we have met all of the characters that we have come to love from the first one, so I'm excited to see them again. It's been a few months since the first one. It's now October, whereas that one took place in the summer, so it's been a couple of months. And our kind of plot line follows a side character that we met in the first one, and that timeline and the timeline for Tanya have not met yet. And so I'm curious to see when they do, because the back suggests some things. So I'm very excited to continue. I have enjoyed this. I just not have had time to read it. So like I said, I'm working from home tomorrow, so maybe some downtime throughout the day I will be able to pick this one up. But I don't really know what you guys are going to see this week. It's Thanksgiving, like I said, so we'll be vlogging all the fun stuff. But I'm excited because tonight we are decorating for Christmas. So excited, because by the time we get back from the fams, then it will be after Thanksgiving. So we're going to start decorating and make sure it's nice and pretty for when we get back. So we're going to go do that, watch a Christmas movie while we do that, have some dinner, which is on its way to us right now. I'm very excited. So after that, we'll see. I'll maybe get some reading done tomorrow, maybe get some reading done this week, but come along on the last week while I try to plow through this book, which I'm very excited about, but I'm not doing a very good job of being a buddy reader. Apologies, Teresa. So yeah, that's my plan. Come along with whatever the heck this week holds, because I have no idea. it is Sunday evening, night-ish. Evening. And we are back home, as you can see. We did all the fun Thanksgiving things. We saw both my parents and Chris's parents. So we had a good, eventful week, and we are back home. I did want to give you a little bit of an update, not too much, but I have been reading 13 Curses, as you will have seen, and I have made it to chapter 25, which is 313 pages. So we've got 2 sections left, so I need to read today's section, because I haven't done that yet. And that will put me like 50-ish pages from the end on chapter 29, and so I'll have that little bit to read tomorrow, and then we'll be done. And I can finish this before the end of the month, since the end of the month is on Tuesday, and I can successfully complete, well, almost everything for Believathon. There's one book that I'm not going to get to, unfortunately, but I have been really enjoying this one, actually. Not sure why it's taking me so long to get into, but when I'm reading it, I'm enjoying it. So I did plow through a bunch of this yesterday. It was Saturday, which was football, so, you know. So I did plow through a bunch of this, which was nice. So I've officially caught back up. Almost. So I need to read my chunk sometime tonight, which I can do. So that is really the only reading update I have for you, but we're going to finish decorating the house. I did a little bit of decorating, but not a whole lot of decorating earlier this week, end of last week. I don't remember when it was, but we didn't put really any of the ornaments on the tree. We got a big box of ornaments and then like a teeny tiny box that didn't fit, and so I emptied the teeny tiny box, and that's about it. So there's like 5 things on the tree. So we need to finish that and set up the living room. We've got a new end tables because Chris's parents are redoing their living room, and in doing so they're getting a bunch of new stuff, including end tables, and the ones that they have actually fit our coffee table, like they go together, because we got our coffee table from them. So we are getting those, and not I think it's the ones that we have, because I like the ones that we have. They just don't have drawers, and we really want drawers. They've got handles, but they're fake. So we're using those on a different part of the living room. So we've kind of like rearranged the living room a little bit. We've only got one of the 2 that we need, because we took my car, which is a tiny car, and they both didn't fit. So we got one. So we'll get the second one in a couple of weeks. But yeah, so we kind of need to rearrange and just set up some stuff. There's about 2 boxes that we need to undo. One is purely ornaments and one is just other stuff. And then there's some garland that can go up, but I don't really want to tackle that quite yet because it makes a mess. I might tackle it, we'll see. But before we do all that, I actually got my November fairy loot in the mail while I was gone. And I usually do these in separate videos, but considering that there's not really much time left in the month, and I have no time, really. I'm crazy jam-packed as it is in December. I thought I'd just unbox it with you here, because these are ones that I buy myself, so I don't need to like do a separate video. So if you don't want to watch November's fairy loot unboxing, I'll put like a little timestamp here. Go to that, and then we'll be done. Oh, I almost dropped it. But I don't remember what the theme was, but I thought it would be fun just to unbox it for you in a November vlog, because it actually got here in November, which is still, their shipping's on point. So let's dive in. I don't know what we're gonna get. So here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So as usual, I don't see a spoiler card. It's probably on the bottom. But the first thing I see is this, which I'm not... Is it like a travel mug? Just like a tiny one? Yeah, just a tiny travel mug. JFG. I don't know what that's based on. I also don't know how to open this. Ah, Jade Fire Gold travel mug right there on the side. This is designed by Blanca Designs. It is pretty tiny, but it is plastic, which I like because I personally don't like the glass ones because I will break them. I'm very clumsy. But I'm going to see if I can get there it is. I got the little thing. So it looks like this. It says the heart is not a weakness. And it's got some fun dragons and stuff on it. But it probably, like, I would say this is equivalent to like a tall coffee at Starbucks. Like, it's relatively small. So if you like not a whole lot, then this is perfect. This is really cool. I like the colors, like the orange and turquoise. That's really pretty. The next thing I see is this little thing, which is washi tape, and it is Rage of Dragons washi tape. Oh, that's cool. This is also designed by Blanca Designs. Let's see, the box is stunning, but I'm a huge fan of washi tape, if you guys don't know. And this one is stunning. It's black and gold and all these fun colors, red on it, and it's got dragons on it, and it says I don't even know what that says because it's got plastic on it, but let's see, can I take it off? It says, let them think me a monster. Ooh, so I like that a lot. I will definitely use this. Y'all know I am a fan of the washi tape, and this is just like stunning. I love the gold like foiling on it. That's really pretty. The next thing I see is a cloth item. Oh, I'm gonna make a mess. This is not gonna work well. Hold on. This looks like a washcloth. It's by V. Schwab. It is a vicious microfiber cloth. Oh, that's perfect. So it looks like this. Oh, I like that design a bunch. It says V. Schwab on the bottom, and it says, the world resists when you break its rules. That's really pretty. I like the book and flower on it. Oh, I will definitely use this. I always need these types of cloths. So that's very useful. One that I will definitely use. And then I see, is this a book? No! Oh, that's cool. It says, from blood and ash, we will rise, we will rise. And it's got this red foiling on it and on the back as well. And it looks like it's a, no, it's more than that. What is this? It's like a reading journal of sorts. That's really cool. It's really tiny for like my personal use, but look at that. It's like small little like reviews you can do. It's got the page, how many stars you gave it, the release date, the start date, the finish date, and then the review. So this is very pretty. I like this a lot. Ooh. I wonder if I can gift this to someone, because I like to do my own. But look how pretty that is. That's really pretty. It's got red on it. I like that a lot, and that's quite useful for like next year as well. Alright, so I'm thinking we've made it to the book. So, the spoiler card is right here, and it is Vengeance is Yours, and it's got this stunning illustration on it. So, there you go. You can see the back if you'd like to pause on anything, so that's quite pretty. And then we do have our tarot cards this month, which is 8 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. Now, if these are what I think they might be based on Raybearer, which is what last month's was based on, but I'll look at the spoiler card in a second. And then we have this just absolutely stunning illustration. And then the letter from the author. So let's dive in to this one. Ooh, I see nice pinkish sprayed edges. Let me grab the little paper things we've got in here, because there's always a couple. We've got the bookmark, which is based on the spoiler card, and then the fairy scoop, which gives you more information on everything in here, and then also next month's theme, which is Dance with Death. Interesting. I think it'll come out this way. So how on earth am I going to do this? Here we go. Okay, so let's see what it is. Ooh, ooh. Oh, Jade Fire Gold. That's what this is based on. I have not heard of this book, but this cover is absolutely gorgeous. It says Her Destiny, His Revenge, and it's by June C.L. Tan. And then on the back it's got this, which says, this is the girl I have to put my faith in. This is the girl who will help me get my throne back. This is the girl who will either be my salvation or the damnation of the entire world. That's really cool. So that's really cool. So we've got pink on the top and the bottom and the side. I swear these are the most beautiful books I've ever seen. Look at that stunning stenciled sprayed edge. Oh, so pretty. And then no fun in pages this time, but that's okay. It is signed by the author there, which is quite pretty. And then let's see, is there anything fun under the dust jacket? You better believe there is. Let me take this off. So we've got this just beautiful, like, 2 people with a sword and a crossbow. Just gilded right there on the cover. And then we've got this, what the side looks like, nothing on the back. And then under the dust jacket looks like this. Look how pretty this is. I'm obsessed with everything about this book. Look at that. I have not heard of this book before. So let's see what it's about, shall we? It's not very long, so I'm just going to go ahead and read this to you. And it says, in an empire on the brink of war, On is no one with no past and no family. Alton is the lost heir, his future stolen away as a child. When they meet, Alton sees On as a path to reclaiming the throne. On sees a way to finally unlock her past and understand her lethal magical abilities, but they may have to pay a far deadlier price than either could have imagined. It says, Girls Made of Paper and Fire meets A Song of Wraiths and Ruin. And this is a debut. That sounds so good. And also, like, this cover. If I can find the original UK cover, I'll, like, put it up so you can see the difference. But goodness gracious, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Okay, let's take a quick look at the spoiler card to make sure there's nothing I need to know about. So this planner obviously is based on Jennifer L. Armentrout, the Blood and Ash series, and we have the washi tape, which is based on The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter, and then we've got the cloth, which is based, like I said, on Vicious, the travel mug, which is based on the Book of the Month. I'm seeing now, I did get an email that there's one thing missing from this box, and I'm looking on here and it looks like the pen is missing, so we will get that in December's box, but it is based on the Poppy War. And then we have the tarot cards, which are 7 and 8 of Pentacles, and they are based on Malik and Karina from A Song of Wraith and Ruin. I was wrong. Ooh. So yeah, A Song of Wraith and Ruin this time. And then obviously the stunning book. I swear they keep getting prettier and prettier. My favorite thing in this box for sure was this book. I also really like the illustration on the back of the author letter. I think that's really, really pretty. And then I do like this quite a bit. I'm not sure I will use it, so I'm going to see if I can gift it to one of my friends. Because I have a different system. But it's absolutely stunning. But let me know if you guys haven't read this book or heard of this book, because I have done neither. And let me know what you thought if you have read this. I cannot get over how freaking beautiful this edition is. It's so pretty. So yeah, I hope you guys liked that quick little unboxing. Now I gotta go find spaces for all of these. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in the living room and get some Christmas up and ready to go, and then I will be yogaing with my mom a little bit later today. So let's see if I can get my section read, because I need to. I really need to finish this book. But I'm so excited for all the Christmas things I can now do without people making fun of me for being excited about Christmas. So, I mean, it wasn't going to stop me either way. So it is a few days into December, actually. So wrapping this up a lot a bit late. But I have finished 13 Curses by Michelle Harrison, which was the last book that I needed to read for Believathon. Did I finish this in November? No. I technically finished this yesterday on the 1st, like December 1st. So like I'm still counting it for like November because I think I had like 50 or so pages left in this book, and I'm counting it, okay? I ended up giving this one 4 stars. It just about scraped 4 stars, like it's a very low 4-star. But I still really enjoyed this book. I did have some issues kind of looking back on it about kind of like the intrigue, because for me the most interesting parts in the plot were the second half of the book. The actual thing that's teased on the back here doesn't really take place until the second half of the book. Now you need the first half because it sets everything up and it gets our characters where they need to be, and kind of, just, sets all the dominoes up for the plot to happen. So like you need all of that, and that part was interesting, but it wasn't as interesting as the second half. So I kind of like hit about halfway, and that's when it started to get really, really interesting for me. It's kind of like you have 2 plot lines and 2 POVs and 2 characters and things happening in each of these characters' situations, and once those characters meet and the plot kind of converges into one, that's when things get interesting. So it's all the setup before that. But I still really enjoyed it. It got 4 stars. Still counting it for November. Not sure if I'm counting it for Believathon. Did I actually complete Believathon? I mean, I read, if you include this, 5 books out of the 6. So like, I'm gonna say I won. But yeah, so I did finally finish this one. A little bit late, but I'm counting it, and I'm here to tell you that I did the thing. But yeah, there's not really much I can say on this book because it is the second in a trilogy, and it really hinders on like the thing that happens at the very, very end of the first book. And I don't know, it's like there's just some interesting things about this. I will say this does leave off in a place where I don't see the need for a third one. So I'm curious what we're gonna do in the third one. Like I looked at the synopsis and I feel like it's not necessary, but I'm not, we'll read it at some point and kind of see what's going on with that. But I finished it. I officially did it after like it took me forever. But that is all I have for you guys today for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed my Believathon vlogs. I read many other things in November beyond middle grade, so you'll see my wrap up probably in about a week or so from when this is going up. So stay tuned for that, where I can go over other things. But I did all the middle grade here, and I'm really proud of myself. I did some middle grade that I've had my eye on. Like I finally got through this one. I finally read The Strangers, which is a book that I've had for a while, and I've now been obsessed with that series, and some newer ones like Soman Chainani's new book. So I'm gonna count this a win because I did mostly what I wanted to do for this readathon. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you participated in Believathon as well and how you did, or just let me know how your November went. If you did not participate in Believathon, that is perfectly fine. Tell me how your November was. Why did I say that so like dramatically? But if you like this video, and I very much hope that you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to be part of this awesome growing family. I've also got all my social media down there as well as other fun bookish links, so don't forget to check all of those out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!